Okay, I'm Jody, and from the Davinci CTF, I'm solving another challenge which was about programming. It is categorized as easy, but it's not easy. You will see. And also you can see that this has fewer solved than the Sudoku, which is considered easy. So both are easy. Tic-tac-toe, you know the game, and the question says, I'm a dumb bot, but you can't beat me by hand. And it only has one address. NC will let you to connect to servers and this kind of stuff. And this is in the category of programming. Very good if you want to practice your programming. We will try that address. You see, we connect somewhere. It says, welcome to my tic-tac-toe game. Will you be able to beat me 100 times in a row? Format your answer like so. Row number, column number. So it's a tic-tac-toe and we have to beat it, I think maybe 100 times or something, which is impossible by hand. Not impossible, but you are wasting your time. I will say, okay, 2, 2. It says, you ticked here. This is my answer. I will say 2, 1. Illegal move. You are a cheater. So we cannot do illegal move. This time, computer started. So again, I'm X. What I found out is, okay, I'm always X and I don't know who starts the game. I will say 2, 2. I will say 1, 1. And I will go with 3, 3. And I won. Well done. 1 from 250. Another game. 1, 1. 2, 1. And 3, 1. Another win for me. So we are playing. How it's working. As you can see, this is how it works. It is enough to one know the answer. So I should be able to play tic-tac-toe. This is first part. Second, I'm connecting to this server. I can connect with sockets. And the fun part, which makes things easy, is each time I connect, I have to read some stuff till it's finished and the server is waiting for me. Then I have to select the last 3 lines, practically -4 till -1, because there is one empty line also here which is waiting for me. So I have to select these and this will be my board. Each time, same thing happens. I will wait. Whatever the server says, I will select this. Even if the game is finished, it will tell this. So I will only select the last 3 lines. This will be a loop. In each term, in each round, I will read whatever server has to say. It can has this, it can has this, whatever. But I will select the last 3 lines, create a board from them, and reply my game. We are living in a free software world. So first I will search and see if I can find a tic-tac-toe best move generator in Python. There is a very nice project shot out for Davinci2022 CTF. When you see something like this, it's always good to store it if the user has a contact, thank them, and these kind of stuff. But he has written a min and max AI. Writing a min and max AI for tic-tac-toe is not a difficult task. If you are studying AI, it's a very straightforward. It's a very famous sample in min and max logics. But we don't need to write them ourselves. He has written this for us and the license is MIT, so we can play it. How it works? Imports it. Then it's very easy. It says if you have a board like this, I will give you the best move by calling this. So let's try it. I will create a new file here. This is the logic. I'm going to write my program here. play tic tac py, and I'm going to use his program here. I will use it as a raw, we'll copy paste it here, new file, paste it here, save it as a tic tac AI. Then as he was using it, I will say import tic tac AI as TTT. Then he says, if this is the board, I will give you the best position to play with this command. Let's try it. It's working. If this is the board, he is saying the best position is 1. Please notice, his board works like this. It's a list of the XO or empty space. And when he says index 1, he means play here. Okay? I have to be able to convert these things. But let's forget it for a minute and write our own program. I will say import socket, import socket, what I've done. And I will say with S. If you don't know how to write with sockets, I know how to write, but I cannot write it from my memory. I will say Python socket programming. There will be lots of files. Otherwise, I try this, which has a server and a client. I will go for the client. This works like this. With this, connect like this. Then you can easily receive or send. So I will copy paste that and will say connect to this host and this port. What was it? And 6666. So I'm connecting here with this port. Then you only need to say data is S receive, read 1K of data and print data, just to make sure that we are doing it correctly. It will connect, it will read the data, and the server told us this. I need to separate these ones as we talked, always. So my board will be data split by \n. I will say binary because data comes as binary. Select these ones. This, and this will omit this. So print board, just to make sure that we are doing it correctly. Print the board. Okay, so this is it. What I've done. Starting, I don't need collaboration, what I did. Hop. I have this. Now I need to convert my board, what I have here, to this format. To make things easier, I will create a function for it. I will say def board from list will read the board. I have something like this. What I want to do is I will go through them. If I have a dash, I will add a space to my board like this. If I have a X, I will add a X to my board. If I have a O, I will add a O to my board and will neglect every other things. So I will say my board is nothing at the moment. For row in board, which is nicer, for character in this row, if a row is in bytes, so I have to convert it to decode it to UTF-8 to make a normal string which we can work. If C equals this, B append 1 space. Elif C in X or O, B append C. And return board. So I'm converting it. I'm practically okay. Say I know how the server works. Server always gives me something like this. So I will go through each one. Only if there is a dash, X, or O, I will add them to my board. Let's try and see if I'm doing it correctly. I will say my board is board from list board. Convert it to my format and see if it works. We were lucky, computer started, so this is our board, which is cool. I don't need this sample board. Then I have to say I am X and I'm looking for the X. And give me the best move in this case. Okay, sir, it says I don't know what is the best move. Your best move should be 0. Play 1, 1. This time you play index 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play here. I need something to convert this index to my X and Y. So let's find that because I want to answer back. I will say this is the best move. I need a new function. It is called best move to XY. My move is this one. So I will go and write this. So def Y is not helping me. Best move to XY. And I have a move here. So how should this work? If it's 8, I should play on 3 and 3. So I can very, very easily say XY equals move divide by 3, add 1, and move remaining to 3, add 1. I'm adding 1 because the game is speaking in not using zeros. This is 1, 1, and this is 3, 3. In the computer, this is 0, 0. That's why I'm adding 1. So now I have this. I will return. I was returning XY, but we can just return back the correct answer. I will say this, and format this with X and Y. Now I have this, but I need it in bytes. So I will say bytes, interpret it as UTF-8, this string. Now I have this conversion from 4 to blah blah. So I will say print move. Run it once more, see if it's working. Sometimes it's a server issue, sometimes it's a network issue. There can be different issues. Come on. Do I have an error somewhere? But if we had an error, it shouldn't be like this. It should be a network error. I will continue programming. So instead of printing this, I will say now I have the move. So let's send the data we have to the server. Now I've sent my answer back. And I can read the data again. I think the server went down or something. Right. Yes, my internet is okay, but their server is down. It is very common because people are sometimes attacking it, sometimes trying to brute force things, and sometimes it needs a lot of processing on the server side. Anyway, I've found my move in answer to the board I've just read. Now I only need to repeat. See what we had here and we talked about? Whenever you connect to the server, read whatever server has to say and use the last 3 lines as the board. Give your answer back, read whatever is there, use this as the new board and give your best move. Even if the game is finished, okay, read when you gave back your move, server says all of these and says well done and give you this data, and now use the last 3 lines. So we should be in a loop doing the same thing. To do that, I'm easily do this. After connecting, I would say while true, repeat. Data is this, print the data, I had it, find the board from the data, convert the board to what this program understands, get the best move from the library we just copied. This is the move in the binary format, in a byte format, so it's two bytes, and send it to the server and repeat, read the data. So this should work. Let's run it and see. Unfortunately, it seems their server is down. I will wait a little bit, and if it's up, I will show you how it works. If it works. I have written this. I know what I'm doing. So that's why I'm writing this fast. It took maybe 3 times what I've shown you. But at the end, there can be problems everywhere all the time. So we have to test it. Okay, I'll pause the video. Later, in 5 minutes or something, I will come back and we will try and see if their system is working fine or not. Okay, it is back. Let's run it and see how it goes. Not working. S, send all move. Ow, we are not sending the new line. We are just typing 2 and waiting. Nothing happened. So we need to send the new line. Enter. Let's go once more. Okay, now it's much more fun and it's working fine. See, it says, this is the board, this is the board, this is the board, this is the board. Oh, you won. Well done. And each loop, it's going and going and going. But it seems we have to play 250 times. The program is very, very easy. We found a engine which answers back what is the best move in case of this board for the player X. So we only have a loop which we connect first to the server on this URL and this IP. Then we say read whatever you can. Then choose the last 3 lines. So this is the board in its own format. Convert from this format to what this program understands. Get back what is the best move. Convert the best move given by this. For example, if this said the best move is 0, you convert it to 1 and 1. And send this to the server and repeat. So it's just playing and playing and playing and playing till we reach 250. Let's let it go. Okay, now it's broken. Let's see what happened. Okay, it's logical that it's broken because what we were searching for was not there on the last one because we got the answer back. We had this. Here is your flag. This, what? Where it went? CTF TicTacToe is too easy. I'm glad that we found the flag and we understood better how to use the socket programming and also have the idea that you can search other people's code and use them if they have granted you the right. This was MIT code, so we were able to use it. And more important than that, give them a star, thank them, and tell them that you use their code. This will make them happy and people will share more and more. Learn, enjoy, and you saw that how it's easy to just match different small parts of a code and create something nicer. I was Jadi, still am Jadi, and let's go and solve something similar with the Selenium.